New York City is huge, millions of people. How do they all move around? The subway, my friends. It's like the veins and arteries of this crazy city. Without it, chaos, gridlock. People late for those $1,000 bagels. Can you imagine? We're talking 24/7, baby. Uptown, downtown, all around. The MTA, that's the Metropolitan Transportation Authority, keeps this city pumping. It ain't always pretty, but it's real life, you know? So, this subway thing, it's old school, like 1904 old. Imagine the excitement back then, the buzz in the air as the first subway line opened. It was a groundbreaking moment in transportation history. Can you believe that? Back when people wore hats and probably never even heard of a smartphone. Life was so different. Yet the need to get around the bustling city efficiently was just as pressing. The first line went from City Hall, a very important place, all the way up to 145th Street. Big deal back then. It connected key parts of the city, making travel faster and more convenient for everyone. Over time, more lines got built. The subway system grew, stretching its reach to more neighborhoods and boroughs. It was like watching a living organism expand and adapt, like a spider web but underground, and with less chance of walking into a spider. The intricate network of tunnels and tracks became the lifeline of the city, connecting millions of people every day. Different companies ran different lines, then they all got mashed together. It was a complex process, but it eventually led to a more unified and efficient system. Now it's the MTA's problem. Bless their hearts. They manage this vast, ever-evolving network, ensuring that New Yorkers can get where they need to go, day in and day out. The subway has come a long way since 1904, and it continues to be an essential part of the city's heartbeat. Alright, let's be real. The MTA today, it's a mixed bag of nuts, my friends. Sometimes you get lucky, smooth ride, air conditioning actually working. It's like winning the lottery. But other times, oh boy, delays man, delays for everything. Signal problems, track fires, someone's bag got stuck in the door. You just gotta laugh or you'll cry. And don't even get me started on the rush hour crowds. It's like a sardine tin in there. Okay, but here's the thing. New York City never sleeps. And guess what? Neither does the subway. That's right, 24/7, 365. Those trains are running. That's dedication, my friends. Think about it. Doctors and nurses getting to hospitals. Chefs going to those fancy restaurants. Even stand-up comedians like yours truly getting to their gigs. The MTA makes it all happen. It's the backbone of this city, no doubt. Alright, enough with the love fest. Let's talk about the bad stuff. Because, let's be real, there's a lot of it. Delays, my friends. Delays are the MTA's middle name. You plan your day, you set your alarm, you even leave early, and bam! Delayed. Signal problems, track fires, police activity, don't ask, broken down trains, the list goes on and on. And don't even get me started on the weekend service changes. Planned work, they call it. More like planned chaos, am I right? Section 6. Fare evaders and empty pockets. Now, let's talk money. The MTA is expensive to run, folks. All those trains, all those stations, all those employees who, let's be honest, deserve a raise. The sheer scale of the operation is mind-boggling. Someone's got to pay for it, right? Every swipe of a Metro card contributes to keeping the system running smoothly. That's where we come in. Each fare collected is a small but crucial part of a much larger puzzle. But here's the thing, fare evasion is a real problem. People jumping turnstiles, sneaking through emergency exits, getting creative to avoid paying. It's not just a few people, it's a widespread issue that affects the entire system. Look, I get it. Times are tough. Many are struggling to make ends meet, and every dollar counts. But when people don't pay, it hurts everyone. The impact is felt across the board, from delays to overcrowded trains. Less money for the MTA means less money for improvements, less money for maintenance, which means more delays and problems for all of us. It's a vicious cycle that can only be broken if everyone does their part. So, let's work together to keep our transit system running efficiently. After all, a well-funded MTA benefits everyone. Imagine a world where trains run on time, stations are clean, and everyone pays their fair share. It's possible, but it starts with us. Section 7. Fixing the MTA. So, how do we fix this hot mess? The MTA is a lifeline for millions of New Yorkers, but it's been plagued with delays, breakdowns, and overcrowding for years. Well, it's not gonna be easy, folks. The challenges are immense and the solutions are complex. This is a system that's been around for over a century, and it's showing its age. The infrastructure is crumbling and the technology is outdated. We need some serious upgrades, people. We're talking about a complete overhaul of the tracks, tunnels, and stations. First things first, new signals, please. The current signal system is ancient and unreliable. Those old ones are older than my grandma, and she's got stories. We need a modern, computerized signal system to improve efficiency and safety. We need modern technology to keep those trains running on time. Upgrading the signal system will reduce delays and increase the frequency of trains. And while we're at it, let's invest in some new trains too. The current fleet is outdated and prone to breakdowns. Those old ones are held together with duct tape and prayers. New trains will be more reliable, energy efficient, and comfortable for passengers. Imagine a future where the MTA runs smoothly, with fewer delays and a more pleasant experience for everyone. It's a big task, but it's not impossible. It will require investment, political will, and community support. But with the right approach, we can transform the MTA into a world-class transit system. Let's work together to make it happen. The future of New York City depends on it. Section 8. Dreams of smooth rides. But it's not just about the hardware, folks. We need to think about the people too. The riders, the employees, everyone who relies on the MTA. We need better communication, for starters. No more cryptic announcements, no more guessing games. Tell us what's going on, MTA. And how about some cleaner stations? Nobody wants to spend their commute in a grime-infested dungeon. Let's make those stations bright, welcoming, and dare I say, even a little bit enjoyable. Section 9. The future of getting around. Look, The MTA is never gonna be perfect. It's a massive, complex system, and there will always be challenges. But that doesn't mean we can't make it better. With some investment, some innovation, and maybe a little bit of luck, we can get this city moving again. So the next time you're crammed into a crowded subway car, sweating through your shirt, just remember we're all in this together, folks. And hey, at least we're not stuck in traffic. Please subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.